Nama kita. Okay, today, dear students, today we have a lecture about the time. The theme is Indo-European languages. As you know, it's widely spoken languages in the world. About 42% of the world are speaking Indo-European family languages. Okay, Indo-European family languages divided into different groups. As we hear, this is a European Union, and mostly in this region, uh, people are speaking in Indo-European family languages. Okay, Indo-European family languages are divided into different groups. Number one, Germanic, Romance, Iranian, Slavic, Celtic languages. Okay, if we talk about Germanic languages consist of several languages. They are English, German, Dutch. Dutch is, you know, the official language of Netherlands. Norwegian, Swedish, Danish, Flemish. Flemish is one of the official language of Belgium. Romance languages includes Spanish, as you know. Spanish is widely spoken languages among Romance group languages. There are 6 million people speak the Spanish language in the world. Okay, Portuguese language, Moldavian, Catalonian, the other group, a Slavic group languages. Slavic group languages includes Russian, Ukrainian, Belarus, Polish, Czech, Slovak, Macedonian, Montenegro, Slovenian, Croatian, and other languages. And the next group is Iranian group languages. It includes Persian. Persian divided into three groups, three languages: Iranian Persian, Tajik Persian, spoken in Tajikistan, and other regions of Uzbekistan. And Afghan Persian, the alternative name of Afghan Persian is Dari, which is one of the official languages of Afghanistan. Next, Pashto, Ossetian, Kurdish. You know that Kurdish is spoken in Turkey, Iraq, Iran, and etc. Okay, and then Celtic group languages. Celtic languages are spoken in the United Kingdom. It includes Scottish, Welsh, Irish. Now I would like a question to be answered. Can you give me any information about Indo-European family languages? You are kind of welcome students. Okay, you're welcome, Sabine.
Right. We talk about the European language. There we should mention about the mother language of this. And according to this, the information we have from the lecture, Proto-Indo-European language is a core language of the Indo-European languages. It is actually not written form. For instance, we cannot find anything like a written Indo-European language. It is just gathered around from different scientists, linguists around the world, and they identified similarities, peculiarities of them, and concluded that it is a father language of the
Okay. Who is next? Who want to give all the information about the Indo-European languages? Okay. Yes.
So the European language family is previous families in understanding. So they We know that there are very big families of languages and Indo-European, which include South English, Dutch, French, Spanish, and other languages. And that is why we can see some similarities in the grammatical structures, the vocabulary among those related languages, because they are in one family language. So that is why sometimes the pronunciation may be different, or may look similar in those languages, because they belong to the same language family in European language.
Okay. Now, let's see, thank you. Can you tell me some languages spoken in European Union, but they don't belong to Indo-European family languages? Can you tell me? Yes.
Yes, we have languages. For example, we have the Portuguese, which is spoken in northern Spanish.
Absolutely.
Yes, Spanish and the southern west of France, and also this, and not only this Portuguese for most language, but also we have others, for example, Finnish, yes, Finnish languages, and those all of them not in European, they are European.
Okay. What's the common features between Uzbek and Finnish? Common features, yes.
The Finnish language, I believe, the common feature is based on grammar pronunciations.
Okay. Thank you. Next, any idea? Connect with this Indo-European languages. Okay. What about our region in Central Asia? Can you name me some languages spoken in Central Asia, Middle East? Okay. Yes, Ochi.
Uh, there are some languages which are spoken in Middle Asia, Asian countries, which are Uzbek, Kazakh, and Tajik, and other Middle Asian countries, which is mostly related to the Turkish languages. Turkic languages. So, Turkic languages. The root language, the family language of these branches of the languages are really Turkic.
Okay, thank you. All of you are Uzbek speakers. Can you tell me about birds? Can you name me? What can you tell me about birds in Uzbek from other Indo languages? Okay. Yes.
There are some borrowings. Actually, there are a lot of borrowings in every language which are still alive. For example, English language can also borrow some words from other languages. For example, from French, the word ghetto, for example, momento, for example, or criterion, for example, are the words which are borrowed from French language. French, and there are also some words, interestingly, there's also some words which are borrowed from Uzbek. For example, there are some kind of sports like crash. In crash, for example, in Uzbek crash, traditional crash, in America they say yonbosh, chala, and some kind of words which are borrowed from Uzbek language.
Okay, thanks. Now that dear students, take a look at the screen. As I mentioned at the beginning of the lecture, that about 42% of the world are speaking European family languages. First of all, let's start from Northern America, Canada, United States, Alaska, yes, Mexico, yes. Okay. For example, we know that official language of the United States is English. In Canada, there are two official languages. English and French, French-speaking province in Canada, and Mexico, official language is Spanish. Okay, summing up, we can conclude that Northern America, languages of Northern America belong to Indo-European family the same in the South area, in South America. South America, the same situation. The, all countries in South America speaking Spain and Italian. Okay, as for Brazil, official language of Brazil is Portuguese. And in Argentina, there are two official languages, Italian and Spanish. Okay, if we talk about Europe, most countries are speaking in Indo-European languages, as you see, Portugal, Spain, France, Germany, Poland, Ukraine, Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and etc. They are also speaking Indo-European languages. Okay, if we talk about Finland, there are two official languages, Finnish and Swedish, and both languages considered as the state language. Okay, and here it's Iran, Afghanistan, and Tajikistan. These three countries considered as Persian-speaking countries. Okay, they are also their languages belong to Indo-European languages. And Russia, you know that Russian is one of the official languages of the United Nation. Russian is also considered as a Slavic language. And you know that Slavic language is an integral part of Indo-European family languages. Okay, and Australia, you know that Australia official languages of Australia is English. Yes. Okay, now tell me, what can you tell me about India, Pakistan? Do you have an idea? India, you know that India was a colony of the UK. You know that the two official languages in India is Hindustani and English. Okay, those languages also belong to one family languages, yes. And Pakistan, official language of Pakistan is Urdu, and Pashto also spoken in this country. Pashto also, Pashto is the second official language of Afghanistan. There are two official languages. Dari, Farsi Dari, and Pashto. Okay, if you have any questions, you are kindly welcome to ask me. Yeah.
I have a question. How did these languages travel so much from Europe or from India or maybe from India to Europe? How is that these languages on the great scale of geographical community one language?
You know, maybe you know the term Sanskrit. Sanskrit is a proto language, yes? As you know, Sanskrit is the dead language. Okay, there are common features. I can give you some examples in Sanskrit, for example, wow. Wow, what does it mean, wow? To, yes, in French, do, in English, to, and Persian, do, yes, and or in English, father in German. What's the second foreign language?
Butter.
Father, yes, father. Okay, in Persian, father, okay. Any questions? Any questions? Yeah, sure.
I've got a question to my classmate.
Okay.
Why it's so important to study Indo-European, the history of Indo-European language groups?
Because as you know, there are four languages of Indo-European languages: English, Spanish, French, and the Russian. As you know, these languages play an important role in the world generally. You know, these languages are considered of official language of the United Nations. Okay. Okay, can you name me 6 official languages of the United Nations? I've mentioned 4. 2 more, Chinese and Arabic. Chinese and Arabic. There are 6 official languages of the United Nations. Okay, what can you tell me about English? As you know, English belongs to the Germanic group of Indo-European languages. And about 2.5 billion people are speaking this language. Okay.
Also, English has many local words that influence the French language. English is one of the German French of Indo-European language. And also, the earliest, earliest written things is went to the fifth, yes, the 5th century of our century, of our centuries. And also English has 3 main parts. English can be divided into 3 main parts: the Old English, Middle English, and then Modern English. And also, the last one, which is Modern English, English is also divided into 3 parts.
Okay. You know that English experiences 3 stages of development. Okay. What's the difference between modern English and old English?
Modern English and Old English. I can tell you one of the biggest difference. The first one is Old English has got some endings, and the middle one have sometimes have endings, sometimes not. But the last one has no endings at all.
Thank you. Who's next? About you. If you have any questions, somebody's yours.
I think saying that now in English, if you take an old English script right now into the modern English one, but that we can find about 80% of the words that is agreed, and maybe they change the shape, and they'll see that they are mentioned in the 15th century. The great shift of balls was the most considered thing, because by the time in old English, the letters was like in Uzbek language, one letter and one sound, but sometime after the Germanic invasions and French invasions, for instance, 2 sounds we call them diphthongs have been formed, and they have made different sounds. Sometimes, of course, it's for instance, you, we have right now only one letter for both respectively and not respectively, but in the old English, that can go and half of the you that they can be separately. And after some time, we can also feel that the language is also developing in different dialects. For instance, we go to the UK, there are about 6 dialects which are popular. One of them is Cockney, or Scottish accent, when the people don't pronounce the letter T, or for instance, we go to the United States, the Texas, and they try to add different words together because they use mostly together. That's because the pronunciation of the word is being also formed differently in the US, especially in technology, and also made popular the language itself. For instance, the Russians were always the word from English. English was they were taken from German, German language, or French language, and the rest one from the origin is French, then it came to England, and then Russian, and as we see right now, the word restaurant is used in everywhere in our country also.
It means that restaurant considered as a foreign word.
Yes.
There's a special term for the word special. We use a special dictionary for the word dictionary. In this dictionary, we can find different linguistic terms which can be used in many languages of the world. Yes. Okay. What do you think? Is English modern English is a native, synthetic, and hallucinated? It's a question number 1 and question number 2. Is it considered as prefixation, as fixation. Yes.
So, do you think that distance between, for example, can be related or in the same language when you only parts and exactly representation of for example, thousands, millions of miles away, and they live in the same language, right?
Yes, as you see in the map, okay, take a look, Russia, the biggest country in the world, yes, so they're speaking Russian. Okay, Central Asia, okay, Central Asia, the majority of the territory are speaking, but Russian is how to say is the second language, yes, some people speaking Russian, okay, and we can cover, we can take European Union, and take a look at Turkey, as you know, it's a Turkish-speaking country, but translation in this country, Kurdish, yes, Kurdish language belongs to the Iranian group of Indo-European languages, yes, okay, as I mentioned, 42% of the population speak Indo-European languages, okay, and we get some of that new languages, so widely spoken. Okay.
Yeah, answers the question of.
Okay, yeah.
Now, I'm going to talk about whether English is analytical, syntactical, or agglutinative. English is is not an agglutinative language, and actually, what is agglutinative language? Agglutinative language is a language which adds new meaning to the word by adding suffixes, prefixes, or other prefixes. But English is not the agglutinative language. It highly depends on, relies on the word order or the word formation of the sentences. For example, if we say she is going, this means that she is going right now. The action is happening at the time being. For the time being. And this means that we can also change the meaning by only changing one word. For example, she was going. The only thing we're doing here is changing the word is into was, which is here changing the meaning, the tense of the sentence. And also we can also say that uh, the dog beat the man. The dog beat the man. And the subject of the sentence here is the dog. But if we change the word order, the man beats the dog, the meaning completely changes, and which seems quite unlogical. That's why English is not a agglutinative language. It's much more analytical language.
But it's somehow.
Okay.
Yes. Because there's an injury in my eye, so I'm getting.
Yeah, no,
That's right.
okay. This next thing idea. If you have any questions, you're welcome. Is it? Yes. So,
It's the only source for the reason for the history and English, or can there be any other reasons for the following words? For example, main sayings that desire many countries is trade, or silver, trade silver, which unites so many nations, which in turn uses not only uncultural items, but cultural goods. So is this the only reason, or do we have any other sources that we can rely on?
you know, you'll give additional information. Let me question. Okay, thank you very much. You know that from aerial typology, as I explained in the previous lecture, for example, we are residing in Central Asia. For example, we are speaking in usually target in other languages, because we are using some local verbs from Arabic and then Persian languages. Yes, we can, how to say, connect it with aerial technology. Aerial technology. Thank you. Do you have any additional information?
Somehow the same idea. According to scholars, the main reason for this problem is of course migration, and other reasons are trade conflicts and culture influence. The
Thank
four
you.
reasons. Yes.
Okay. Any idea, yours? Guys? No idea.